2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Hope. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. New set of downs after that completion. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Feeling some heat.
That was good coverage.
And they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free.
Couldn't get anybody open on that one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. He makes a grab. You don't give a hoot.
Boom.
Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And the stomping has commenced.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
We check in with Kevin.
Second.
What's going on, Kevin?
I haven't thrown the ball that often. When did he get his first?
Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from
Francis has got more catches than he does today.
Not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's a touchdown game. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked.
That was stupid. You had me over there lurking and a computer over there lurking, and you still threw it in the double coverage. If I wasn't getting it, Winbush was.
A play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
We coming into your house and whooping your ass.
The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You've got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown,
Bobo!
Owls. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception.
Bo knows. Bo knows pick 6.
The DB saw
Bo
it.
knows.
He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play.
Nah, we got enough wideouts. They can stick to playing defense.
And you're right. Doing something with
I don't need any help at the wide receiver position, but thank you for the offer.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Get up there and lay down. Now.
Hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. That's reeled in. It's Hope. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. Open space at the 25. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Quick handoff. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Really good run there on 3rd down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown Owls. And the punishment has been extended. Up and over. Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front.
All right, big dogs, you guys are done for the night. We'll get the young pups some playing time.
Get that touchdown.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And
Oh, my team is fucking solid this year.
And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
This is probably one of the better teams I've had.
Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
This team was ranked when I originally put them on the schedule. When I did the custom schedules, this team was ranked. Because they're 1 and 2, they're no longer ranked.
He stopped at the 41, but gave him 10 on that play. They'll throw it on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side.
Can't put a linebacker on him.
Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
No linebacker is going to run with any of my receivers.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And he makes the
Well, Grayson ought to be happy Hedgie got in and threw a touchdown pass.
And they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not...
Let's make sure that you guys didn't put my starters back in on accident. Since I made the switch before the quarter.
As they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
There you go, Edmonds. Go get his ass.
On that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on second down. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversion's always a huge stat.
Why the hell is Dole still out here?
27. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll give it to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Now on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Flips it out to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it.
Oh, I'll throw the ball when I hit the button.
To get home with the sack.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their third sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him.
We got backups playing. I'm going to let them chuck it around.
Completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Hey, my backups are in. Stop them.
And more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
You don't want me to run up the score? Stop my backups.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And a big hit.
Well, that was pretty easy pass and catch there.
Getting the first down. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it first and 10 from the 41. He's looking to throw it. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Back to work on second and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the middle. And here's the
I'm underneath him the entire time, quarterback. Pay attention.
Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this.
Come on, block him.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground.
Nope, no blocking.
In the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll try the run. Runs through a tackle. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought... Defense gets the ball back for its own. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he would...
You put my ball on the ground, you're going to be fucking benched. You're done.
Officials say he was not.
Backup or not, don't put my fucking ball on the ground.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there.
And it's another interception as his assault.
The hell is he still doing out here?
Continues. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. First play of this
Wear and tear
drive
put
comes
him back
from the
out there for some reason?
35-yard line. They'll go to the ground and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They're facing a 3rd down. The give. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They believe they can run right here. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in.
Damn, he jumped that.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now...
A shot toward the end zone.
It's not where you were supposed to throw that.
And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert.
It's a touchdown if you throw it to the fucking left like I told you to. You threw it in the fucking double coverage because you didn't listen.
Looking to move it through the air. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout
11 of
like this is
55
really
for 314 and 3 touchdowns.
Right? You know know you're better.
Edgy came in
you
6 of 7, 104 and a
How do I
touchdown.
continue still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down
Taylor ran for 80.
I think as a
Tito ran
player,
for
you
50.
just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that.
Hope had
right from the
138
get-go
and
in this
2.
game.
Francis had
Offense just
89 and 2.
controlling the
BB
ball
had
downfield.
65 and 1.
Defense
Espinosa
was not
89.
giving anything up. What a
Spreading the
great
ball
game
around.
plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Sacks.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse
George
Palmer,
had
Dave
2.
Pollack, I'm
Edmonds
Reese
had
Davis,
1.
and this has been another
Interceptions.
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
52. Bo 2. Manuel 1. Winbush 1. Bobo. All right, first official game in the SEC.
Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most intimidating and passionate environments in all
War
of
Eagle.
college football. More than 87,000 will be watching that eagle fly overhead and getting set.
Love the damn
Back
War
here,
Eagle.
beloved Auburn Tigers. What a game and what potential drama we have. And who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, Paul.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
Auburn to the line in a hurry. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a
Big knock away. Let's go.
early in this football game.
Way to
Man,
get
if
there.
you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
He's got his man. And he
Damn
was
it, what a
able to
fucking
shed
missed
a
tackle.
and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams...
God, I love teams that run no huddle. What a cheesy offense.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there.
Here's an idea. Huddle up and out and act like a true fucking offense.
He'll run it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. They'll stick to the ground.
Yeah, I knew you were going there.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the
I was
middle
gonna
of the
jump that
field
gap
and
the
stopped
entire
him in
time.
the backfield on third down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this.
Yeah,
first
we're not
punt
going to
to
go
pin
get that.
him
That's a
deep.
touchback.
And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. So Kennesaw State's offense has the ball for
Players
the
to
first time.
watch.
One thing to
Tito!
keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
Quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. The running back on a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
Working the big fella downfield and outside. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today.
Didn't get the throw out of there fast enough.
Football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Quick strike complete. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.